Hey, what's going on YouTube? We're now setting up the Mega Squirt on the MR2, and we just had our little add-on piece that we had to build, and we took every piece and we labeled them, put a number to it. That way, whenever we go to hook it up, we have some kind of reference point instead of just trying to guess what it is, having to count the actual pins. So it makes it a little bit easier. And so we just came back from the Fat Boy. What do you call that place? The Fat
Boy Motorsports.
No, not Fat Boy Motorsports.
Huh?
No, never mind. Anyway, I'll just have to cut this out. Anyhow, no, we came back from the fast food or the gas station. What do you call it?
It was
Fat Boy.
the fat kid. The fat kid. Something, I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know either. Anyway.
Fat Kid Factory.
No, it was not. It was called the Fat Boy.
Fat Kid Factory.
No, it was not. It was called the Fat Boy.
Fat Boy Pharmacy.
Pharmacy. Yeah, that's where all the fat food is. So go there, we get our fatness on, and but anyway, got them all hooked up, and so yeah, let's hook it up.
All right, we're gonna make a relay for our ignition switched power back here in the back. So
Okay.
we're gonna set up a relay.
Open this trunk up.
Well, yeah, we're gonna need to open the trunk up, but we'll get the wiring set ready first. All right, we're gonna use this with a fuse to it. We're gonna run it off the battery cable wire, and when we got a ground, we'll ground that to the inside here.
Okay, that is ran to the front now. Is that why we're gonna use it?
We're gonna go right off of where the starter cable is.
Start. Okay, so
Starter power cable, because it's
Okay.
already a power kit line that runs up to the battery, so we don't have to run a wire, its own separate
Okay.
wire to the battery, because when the car's running, starter isn't activated.
okay,
All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to run this to the back.
okay,
This is the ground for the relay to
Yep.
turn it on, and then we're going to run a switch wire from the front on the ignition. We're going to do it to the on position on the ignition. It's got two power lines that come out of the ignition here: accessory and your on switch. The accessory is when
Okay.
you just turn on the options inside, and the on is when you turn on all the engine power and everything like that. When you start it, it clicks back to the on position. So when this is on, this is what we're going to hook our engine power that
Okay.
we need on for any options that we do on there. So we'll use this line.
Well, where
right
do you want me
here.
to cut? Where do you want me to cut this wire on at?
No, we're not
using that one.
We're not using that one. This one's going to go
Did you-
right up here. We're going to redo that one.
Okay, so you want me to loosen that bolt on the starter? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm going to set up my relay right now. I get a relay and set it up, and then we'll run the wiring to it. But we just kind of lay it out first, so we know what we're gonna do, and then we go through and we do the hookup on
Okay,
it.
sounds good. Hey, what's going on? All right, today we're going to be installing the Mega Squirt plug and play, and here, I'll hold it. And we're gonna take you through the steps. Right now, he's gonna, he's disconnecting the mass airflow sensor, which is what it calls for, and we'll have to go get some piping for that. You got anything you want to say? You're concentrating awful hard.
I wish I had a Danish.
Danish. What does that even make sense?
Fat Boy Motorsports.
Is that why I gotta change the name of the channel to?
Yep.
Yeah, but I thought you got a membership to the gym.
You gotta go for it to work.
Well, you just got it last week. I gotta get a new filter. That thing's been run through the ringer, so.
Yep.
And it's all banged up.
We can duck the other one.
Really, not really ideal for.
You can almost duck the other one right out the hole, but I think it'd be better to put the duct work out that side right there.
Yeah, how am I gonna do that with the turbo there?
Huh?
How am I gonna do that with that turbo in the way?
go right across.
Yeah, build it up and then bring it around.
Oh, just you can just turn this around, aim it that way, and just take a tube and put
Are
it
you
in
sure?
that hole.
Are you sure you'd rather have it on this side? Sounds like a lot of work.
No.
All right, well, we'll think about it. We'll look into it.
See, that's got duct work around the outside of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's where the radiator was
filter-
at one day.
All right. No, you're supposed to also have the inlet air temp sensor. What they have is an aftermarket one of these with the sensor plugged in right here. You take this part right here off.
So we're gonna take this part off,
You don't have.
or we're not gonna put a.
You don't have one of those.
Why don't we just get a adapter piece here, right? Or can we just put it in the intercooler piping? Can we just bung it up in that? I mean, the black piping comes around here, and then
I mean,
it
you couldn't do that.
comes in here. Well, can't we just put it right here? Boom, like on the side.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Why don't we just do that?
I mean, that's fine. That's one of the things.
A high dollar piping probably cost me a fortune. We'll have to hook that up to the.
You run it off the alternator, or off the starter. The starter wire is right here. You can clamp it on with the starter wire.
Yeah, that's my fans for my intercooler.
Yeah, we need to get the piece that goes to this sucker right there. It bolts to that. It's like a little torque strut. It helps keep the motor from shifting.
Well, I'll have to look at that. I don't even know if I have that anymore.
Another thing is, these are your injector, what do they call them? Resistors.
Okay.
And I believe that one of these is your wastegate. There's something to stand on.
I have the jack. We can lower it down if you want, since we're going to be working above the car.
This isn't even connected to anything. It doesn't even go to anything.
Do you want to lower the car down? Take it off jack stand.
I want you to lower your face. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'd rather stand on it because if I need to get underneath it, I can get underneath it.
All right.
Something to stand on.
Let's grab that cooler. You got that piece of wood over there?
Why would I have that piece of wood over here?
Look underneath the car, right there.
No, that was it.
Hey, there's a piece right here. You got a piece right here. It's a good thing about editing. We can edit all that out. Put this thing up on a.
How's that going to? It's not going to anything.
What?
Your wastegate's not even hooked up, Bo.
Let me show you how great my people that looked at my car are. Or we're gonna disconnect it anyway and take it out, right?
Not the wastegate, no.
Oh, this thing right here, right?
This was the solenoid for the wastegate.
Okay.
That's the wastegate solenoid right there.
Is it missing a piece to it?
The whole top half of it. What's this shit? Well, I'm gonna need some snips.
plugged into something that's been down. This goes to my blow.
That was going off into
This goes to
nothing.
my blow off valve.
Well, do you have your vacuum diagram?
It's with the paperwork.
It's not in that paperwork, is it?
It'll probably be. Maybe this is it.